Hello and welcome to Sandhill Trails and Keup Trails in Cedarburg, Wisconsin. This fantastic neighborhood has really high quality newer construction homes that have been done in about the last 10 years or so and range a little bit closer to that mid $700,000 to $1.1 million price range. It has really cool features being directly next to the Thorson Elementary School and the interurban bike trail that actually is a main artery connecting Grafton and Cedarburg. My name is Jacob Sheets, your Wisconsin real estate agent, and me and my affiliated agents cover the entire state of Wisconsin. So whenever you are ready to book a buyer or seller consultation, get the conversation started, you can do so in the pinned comment below, where you can click the link to book an appointment directly on one of our calendars. Quickly, before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring our notification doorbell below so you don't miss any of our future videos. So let's go ahead, take a look, and enjoy Sandhill Trails and Keup Trails. So let's take a look at the statistics of all these homes that have sold in this relatively small community in the last 2 years. So as a reminder, the big picture breakdown, we see the list price and the sold price here. We see days on market, how fast they're selling, total acreage of lots, any size of garage space, total price per square foot, the actual square footage, and then it broken down by above grade or main level and upper level, or below grade or basement square footage. We can also see the subdivision. I included this one here and I'll explain why, even though it's not in our subject Sandhill Trails and Keup Trails, in just a minute. So we can see here, these are both sold in 2023. So kind of mid-year, so I'd say quarter 2 to quarter 3, as we are rounding out quarter 4 of 2023 at the moment. And we can see that these properties were both about 2,800, 3,600 square feet, so they're pretty different as far as overall size goes. We can see right here that this is Sandhill Trail. This is on the south side of the neighborhood. This is in the north side of the neighborhood. And we'll show you in the map view in just a minute here what that looks like. We can pull it up and we can see right up here is the Covington Square. Down here is the Sandhill Trail. And over here is the Bobolink Ave. Now this one, I'll probably get some flack in the comments, but that's okay. I included this because it's not actually in the neighborhood, or these two subdivisions of the Keup and Sandhill Trails right here. It's actually involved in this neighborhood, but I wanted to include it because this is such a small neighborhood and this is butting up right next to the back. We can kind of see the difference between what the premium is to getting into this particular neighborhood versus this neighboring one, even though you're literally in their backyard. We can see the one on Bobolink was sold at $705,000, and the ones inside this community was at $910,000 and $1,135,000. Again, breaking this down by that list view, we can see here they originally listed that one. This was back in 2022, so a little bit longer ago, at the $630,000 and sold all the way up at $700,000. Day on market, 1. And it has a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, and a 3rd acre lot, and 4-car garage space. Average price per square foot of $250,000, and price per square foot at a sold of $250,000. Now we jump into our actual neighborhood, right? And that we are looking at, and we see it was listed for $300 per square foot, and then right here it was listed at $325,000. This one went below asking price here, sold at $300,000. This one they asked lower, right, at below $300,000, and went up and had a bidding war to get them over the $300,000 mark. So in this kind of $300 to $325 range is what we're looking at as price per square foot, even though we have a slightly larger home here compared to the one on Sandhill. They're both 4 bedrooms. Sandhill itself has 2.5 baths. And Covington had 3 full baths. It was on the market for about a month, and after that, it got an accepted offer price just about $60,000 below their asking price. And again, that was in August of when it actually sold. So we can see that premium of getting into this neighborhood here is about that $50 per square foot if we're just looking from a strictly statistics perspective. So let's go take a look at where this neighborhood fits into Cedarburg and into Wisconsin as a whole. As we know, Cedarburg and the Milwaukee surrounding area are in the southeast part of the state of Wisconsin. So as we go a little bit closer, we can see that here is Cedarburg, and just like in our other videos as well, we can see how we can take the highway here, 43, and that can take us all the way down to Milwaukee itself or any of these other surrounding areas and subdivisions within about a 30-minute drive, almost anywhere in the Milwaukee surrounding area. So right here is the actual outline of the city of Cedarburg itself, and as we punch in a little bit closer, we can actually see where this lies in the city of Cedarburg. This is not what it looks like. As we can tell, I want to hit escape here, and we can actually crack this open and see this is what it looked like before it was developed. And then when we take off the view, this is while you guys are playing with your Google Earth at home as well, we can go to the layers and take off 3D buildings, and boom, we can actually see what it looks like now, or pretty darn close. Here is what it looks like from a big picture perspective, and take our layers off. Here how it is currently, and this is what the very beginning of construction. So we can kind of see up here in the north side is where it was started. It's a little bit older of homes, and here's our newest neighborhood as far as Sandhill and Keup Trails goes. So you can see a little bit clearer here in this time it was taken. This is the bike path right between our Sandhill and Keup Trails. A really, really nice ability to hop on literally right here and walk all the way from Cedarburg this direction, Grafton this direction. So you can see in this area it's definitely newer properties, and right here these lots you'll actually see in our drive around, the majorities now have homes on them, but with signs in the yard saying that, hey, we're selling them as a spec home and we just got done completing the build. So let's see all these convenient features that these neighborhoods are surrounded by. So if we zoom out just a tiny bit more, we can see how it is just south of the Thorson Elementary School, and it is just east of the Georgetown Park and Georgetown neighborhood. This one here is one of the most confusing neighborhoods in all of Cedarburg. People will always get lost in this area. Sometimes I even can get turned around because there's a bunch of looping roads and everything. It's very quiet, very quaint, but it is nice to be, by some more established neighborhoods that you can hop on the trail here and then get connected to Georgetown if you want to, be in a neighborhood with a little bit more trees or closer to the creek itself. Everyone loves a great bite to eat, and even better, butter burger, right? So if you're from Wisconsin, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you just have to move here and figure it out. So we have Hefner's frozen custard and jumbo burgers. This is your local, traditional, custard stand where the majority of the high schoolers go and work at, so that you can enjoy a really tasty, affordable meal, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, within walking distance of your home. And continuing on, we also can see that we are right next to the Cedar Creek Park. This is, a little bit further as far as walking distance. If during a festival or something like that, you could definitely walk down here for, anywhere from a 20-30 minute long walk, going down and enjoying the festival that is in this historic part of downtown Cedarburg here on Washington Avenue. Otherwise, if you want to hop on a bike or go into your car and park down in this area, you have a lot of events, festivals like Summer Sounds, which is a free concert in the park every single Friday during the summer, and things like that you can enjoy at Cedar Creek Park. There's also some boat launches that are here, not official big ones, but you can put in your kayak in this area too, which my wife and I will go in, and you can kind of enjoy the creek itself. In addition to Cedar Creek Park, there was actually a Grafton Park as well, if you're feeling a little adventurous. About equidistant from the Sandhill Trails and Keup Trails, you can hop on over to Limekiln Park. Definitely walkable from this neighborhood. Hop on over here and you can kind of make your way over to Limekiln, or you can hop onto the bike path as well, bike up, go through here, meet up with downtown Grafton. This is the cute downtown stretch with nice coffee shops on the water, and you got a bunch of restaurants, more coffee shops, apartment buildings for if you're looking to rent as well, and then also some nice little walk-in shops that you can visit too. Not quite as many shops as your Cedarburg, but still a very, very cute place to walk downtown. So once you're done there, you can hop on over to Limekiln and enjoy things like a disc golfing course. So they have that here where you can start, you go all the way around here for your disc golfing, come up over in this direction, up a big hill. People will come here for track and field and enjoy that as well. If you want to do some outdoors training, you can do that here. And then also a archery range, which is also part of the park, and horseshoes, and a dog park as well called Mutland Meadows that is just north of the park. And finally, if you're a very Instagram heavy type person, or you're just looking for some history of the area, there's actually these kilns that are right here, which is why it's called Limekiln Park, which are still erected in this area and in very good condition, well preserved. You can kind of see some history, some plaques, and learn about the area itself. And you do have lots of parking on all three different locations of the park, in addition to a boat launch so that you can access the river and enjoy any area of the park that you'd like. And the last thing before we end up driving the neighborhood itself, I do want to touch on where Grafton itself is versus Cedarburg, because we saw earlier where Cedarburg was, right? We can see the outline itself here. This is the city of Cedarburg, and we will have the areas on the outside and perimeter and some parts of it, the town of Cedarburg. And when we click on here, we can see we are now in Grafton, surrounded by the bright red lines. And when we zoom in, we can see we're not quite on that Cedarburg-Grafton border. So yes, although on the edge, we are in the actual city of Cedarburg. All right, let's go and drive through these neighborhoods and see what it's really like to live there. As a reminder, if you really fall in love with one of the exteriors of these properties, you can go ahead and reach out. I'm not a stranger of knocking on people's doors and making the magic happen for my clients. Or you want to wait around for any of that and you just want to get in something right now and see what is literally available at this exact moment for sale, publicly in the market, you can click our live refresh link that is down in the description and pinned comment so that you can see everything that's available. Reach out to us, give us a phone call, or schedule that appointment with us in that other link below so that we can get you into a showing immediately and hopefully lock it down and get it under contract. All right, let's go take a look. So did you enjoy these two neighborhoods, or did we miss anything and leave something out that you just love about this area? Please do go ahead and let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, as a reminder, the top pinned comment and in the description, we'll have those links to 1, book a seller or buyer consultation directly on one of our calendars, or 2, see all of the properties that are currently available in this neighborhood right now, refreshed live time, for you to take a look at and see if you want to take a showing right now. So if you like the neighborhood tours like these, go ahead and click this playlist that will have all of them compiled for the entire state of Wisconsin that we've completed, or you can see an actual property tour inside of one of these homes right here, or it'll be a special video tailored just for you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.